Well, for all the Indian Trace fans out there, this small series of videos will be for you. A couple things I want to accomplish. One is to get some of the artifacts that you're going to see into your hands. It'll be 3 videos. It'll be organized as a type of end of the year giveaway. These, none of you have seen yet. Only one set of human eyes, which is mine, have collected these through the last couple weeks or what have you. There's a fair amount of that's going to be given away. And I haven't even done a moving day on this to give people, which they've requested many times, cleanup videos, and I don't do them that often. So we'll get to that as well, and you can see some of the pieces that are hidden underneath there. Some of the recent ones that come in, what I do is I do digital frames and document it month by month for posterity. And we're to the end of the year. I want you to check this out. We'll make some comments and check some artifacts out. That's January up here. And it's just fun to lay those out, and I do that before I move them forward or before I share any or give any away. And I have already communicated that through Indian Trace, and many of you know. So you're watching right now, there are going to be plenty of hints as to how you can get the next group. But right now I can't tell you which group or what that group is going to be. It's going to be awesome though. These have been waiting for moving day. These are represented by probably these frames here. Maybe. No, not that frame. These frames here. As you can see, and you can see another piece of a banner stone here, and the banner stone's up here. I didn't take those out. These have a special home that's different from where these go. But I've got to move these. So we're going to look at these first in a very short video, and I'll try to explain how we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do 3 videos. I haven't even been able to illustrate those yet, so we're going to get those up for photos. We're going to do this one first and move these aside. Some of these, one of these, 2 of these could definitely be in the group that you'll get for the new year, and maybe before the new year. I want to show them one more time before they go to sleep for a little while. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I am sad or somber in some ways, because I think that most of you, in majority out there, your vote was raped, and that's unfortunate. We're going to have to correct that situation and make it right. For those of you who study and know the truth, you know what has happened in terms of, I'll just say, sedition and treason against the United States of America. But I'm going to take it one day at a time, and today I'm going to just stick with some of these great artifacts, being able to save them and keep them safe. I remember the sites. We usually remember all the sites they come from. This is from the clay pot. It's from the clay pot. It's from Site 4. This Guilford is from Site 4. It's not often you find the Guilfords that are this big. It's a beautiful illustration of what we call a Guilford. A lot of people call them leaf points and what have you. So I'm still creatively throwing around exactly how I'm going to get a group together here, and but you know I will. So get yourself, sharpen your brain up, and try to figure out how you can get some of these. Many times I will survey and go through. Here's another from the clay pot, and I'll go through the comments, listen to your heart, find out where you're coming from, and in a subjective way, you do it too. Don't say nobody does it. I determine who's most worthy at that moment, and many are, of just getting something special or needing something special, because this right here is top end. At least it's as good as you can get around here, I think. Great point here. Very unique, longer sort of Graham Cave or something, or Rowan. Don't know all the names. They're just ancient hunting points. North American Indians, strong archaic here. Maybe a few woodland, but we're looking at strong archaic. But trust me, I'm going to get not just a good set together, a great bunch of artifacts, including a whole bunch of these that came in. You can see most of the predominant material around here is quartz and rhyolite. This rhyolite is all patinaed. It was not originally like this at all. It was a deep, army, rich, flint green. But you're also, another thing that strikes you here is, if you're watching, this point to begin with, these two here, this gray point and the other pinkish point, really, they are sugar quartz. We do have sugar quartz around these parts. So the hunting has been going fine. I've been holding up the fort and working hard to keep a home together. I have been trying to temper my moving forward for the future of my sons, two of which were super happy, 24 and 20, to go on their own initiative and vote because they chose to vote for freedom, for life, for liberty, pursuit of happiness, for America the beautiful. And now I've worked for weeks to let them know that their effort has not been disenfranchised, that their wanting to participate in this nation has not been bastardized by someone who believes in fraud. So we'll leave it at that right now. That's hard work, I'm telling you. Some fantastic points, right? And look at this last group. So I just want to show these off. They're fantastic. They're going to go to sleep, but it's just, I'm stunned by them always. Never have not been fascinated. So many stories involved in these pieces. Though the man who was using these, he's the only one probably ever saw them. His buddy might have caught a glimpse at it. They had fashioned these, and then they had to be out the door to go get a flock. Wherever the herd was, wherever they were passing through, where there was a kill spot or a kill site. That was even common here in Eastern. Large herds of animals. They could launch these atlatl darts, carrying huge payloads. A couple blades here, of course, maybe, but blades sharpened on each side to a point. Some blades were killing points. It's pretty obvious. A lot of these all are killing points. You've seen blades, many of you out there, and they just work down to the shape of a blade for cutting, but many were made for killing. And these right here are food getters. So stay tuned. Just a really great natural light show of some points that are need to go to sleep in a different place, in a different time. Hope you find out there. Merry Christmas. Stay tuned. I want to get some artifacts into your hands too.